realize and you believe that you called to greatness, you have to decide to be great. And then another way you could say it is you have to accept the call. You have to answer the call to greatness. But that is a decision. And a lot of times, the thing that people lack is the ability to make a decision and to decide who they're going to be and what they're going to do. Have you ever been around somebody that's indecisive and doesn't know how to make a decision? That can be kind of tormenting, low key. Like, for example, somebody who is indecisive about what they want to eat. We're at the restaurant, the waiter is there waiting, standing there saying, he already came, already gave you your water and said, look at the menu, I'll come back when you're ready. He's come back about 2 or 3 times, and this joke over here still does not know what they want. Keeps changing their minds, and just so indecisive. That's no bueno. That's no good. It could be irritating. You lose time. It's just so many. It's not a good look to be indecisive. And I'm just talking about a food order. This is a food order. So when we take it a step further, we're talking about your life. We're talking about who you are, who you've become, who you're becoming. That's a very serious thing. You have to be decisive. James 1:8, it says, a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. Man, that's deep. A double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. And so, on the pathway to greatness, you have to decide to be great. You have to make that decision. In 1 Kings, let me read it, 18:21, it says, how long halt ye between 2 opinions? If the Lord be God, follow him. If Baal be God, follow him. Double-mindedness. God wants you to make a decision. You have to decide. You have to decide that I'm going to answer the call. I'm going to be the person that God has ordained and created me to be. I'm going to fulfill the purposes and the assignments that God has for my life. That's all the way on you. Decide to level up your life and to make the decision to be great. That's something no one can do for you. Only you can do that. You have to decide to be great. Now let's get into this. What is a decision? I think a lot of times people get a decision and a choice. Those are 2 different things, and they think that it's the same thing, but they're very different. I want to read the definition. A decision is the act of making a firm determination after considering available options. The word comes from the Latin decidere. I don't know. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right. Let me say this again. A decision is the act of making a firm determination after considering available options. The word means to cut off. Let's simplify it. A true decision is more than thinking about something. It is cutting off all other alternatives and committing to a course of action. So to make a long story short, to shorten this thing, a decision means to cut off. That means that when you make a decision, you're saying there's no other option. This is it. I'm going to do this, or I'm going to die trying. Like everything, I have decided to do this. I have decided to become this. I am committed to this. And I'm not changing my mind. And there's nothing that can happen to cause me to change my mind. I'm locked in. I'm locked into this. Now, a decision, like I said before, it's not a choice. A choice is an option. A choice is an option selected. It's something that you select. Maybe not. I could. That's a choice. But a decision is a commitment made. And so on the pathway of greatness, you have to make a decision and decide to fully Give yourself over to becoming the person God has created you to be, and to fulfilling the purpose and the destiny God has given you and He has created you to do.